Well, guys, I have made my final decision. So about a little over a week ago, I posted a video saying I might quit. It was in regards to my real estate marketing company, right? And in that video, I kind of go into why I want to quit my real estate marketing company and, my thought process behind it, and kind of, I would let you guys know what my final decision is. I have made my final decision in regards to that real estate marketing company, okay? First, I want to read some of these comments you guys left and kind of push back against some of them and whatnot, some of the most popular comments here. So we had one from Educate Society here. I have the same opinion as most people here. I would say hire someone to help run the real estate business, but I just want to take the time to say thank you for creating all these free videos, even when you seem like you have this crazy work schedule. We really appreciate everything you do. Awesome. So like 31 people thumbed that comment up. So a lot of people are saying like, why not just hire somebody or whatnot? Well, okay, so a few things to take into account when you hire somebody, right? The first thing is, it's not as easy as it seems to just like hire somebody. Nowadays, there's so many laws and regulations and all this crap you got to go through, and all these things you got to worry about with lawsuits and whatnot when you hire an employee. It's not nearly as simple as it seems, guys. It's not like you just say, hey, come pay you $50 an hour to come do this thing for me. Nowadays, if you actually hire someone as an employee of your company, right, it's a lot of stuff you got to go through and all this paperwork and mumbo jumbo. It's difficult, guys. It's not as easy. Also, one of the main reasons was getting out of that real estate marketing company, right? If I'm trying to get out of it, right? One of the main reasons is to free up time so I can pursue my new channel called Regular Guy Tech, and I can do a lot of other things as far as that goes. I got a lot going on right now, so, I want to free up my time. If I hire an employee, believe me, I'm still going to have to be involved with that company. I can 100% guarantee you I would still have to be dedicating time. Maybe I wouldn't be going out on jobs and doing things like that, but I can almost guarantee you I have to be doing this and that and training and invoicing and then probably a lot of the background stuff. And then some customers would want to talk to me about jobs and setting things up. And then some people would be still requesting me and be like, oh, I don't think your guy's as good as you are. Like, there'd be so much stuff, guys. It would still be very time consuming. The next one down here is this person says Up North Finance. They got 58 thumbs up on this one. It says maybe find someone in your life who deserves it and give them the real estate business. Nothing feels better than giving back, bro. He says. So if I was to give something back, I mean, like whenever I pass away, like when I get old, if I'm fortunate enough to get old, I plan on actually giving all my money away pretty much, like at least 99% of it, right? Hopefully I will have raised my kids well enough that they can make a ton of money. So giving back is something I plan on doing later in my life. But as far as like giving away a business, guys, it's a hard one to just give away because you have to trust somebody with it. These are people that you built trust with. You would have to have somebody that's a really hard decision, and it'd have to be someone that's in a position that they would want to make that much money, and they might be making more money than what that business generates and whatnot. So why would they want to do it and whatnot? And so that's a hard decision there. And also, it's an entrepreneurial type business, right? Sometimes it's hard to just give an entrepreneur something and say, here you go, without them really going out there and earning the business. Like part of the reasons why those customers matter to me so much and why I cared about them and not just like, do this or do that, is because I actually went out there and got those customers, man. I was the one doing phone calls and emails and all those type of things and meeting them at coffee shops and talking about what I could do for them and whatnot. Like, I was the one out there, so I really appreciate that. If you just get a business given to you, I'm not sure 100% of the time, like most people would care nearly as much about the business because they're not really the ones that went and got the customers. They don't really understand the struggle of how hard it was to get those customers and whatnot and build up the business so you could pay all your bills and do those kind of things. So that's something else to take into account. This one got 28 thumbs up. Jeremy, just sell it. Being with your family is more important. That, it was never really about spending more time with my family. I have a dedicated amount of time I try to spend each and every day with my family, right? So that was never the thing about selling the real estate marketing company. It's more like funneling more time into my other YouTube channel, funneling more time into this, products, things like that, like things that are I think have bigger potential out there than the real estate marketing company. It wasn't just about spending more time with my family and whatnot. Royal Paintings here says, I say hire someone to run the real estate business once again. We kind of went into that one. It's not just as easy as you just hire somebody and everything's taken care of. It's a lot of work you still have to be putting in, time and things like that. Never mind a lot of other issues you could possibly have. This next one from Tanner here, he says, don't lose the stream of income, hire an employee. So another one saying hire an employee. Learn through the growth pains. The hard is what makes it great. When your children get older and you are going to regret telling them you gave up on the business or that you adapted and figured it out, be a great entrepreneur and hire help, create a system you can work your way out of. Come on, man, keep it simple. Okay, so a lot of things sound really easy on a comment section. It's a lot harder to pull off in real life, one. Two, you know, as far as giving up the business, I've made a lot of decisions that a lot of people told me, oh, don't give that up. Don't do that. They keep doing it. Like when I left Quick Trip, you know, I was 4 years old. I think I was 24 years old when I left Quick Trip. I was rising the ranks. I was making like $60,000, which is a really good wage when you're that young, right? $60,000 a year, rising the ranks at Quick Trip. And a lot of people told me, like don't do that, man. You're crazy. You put in so much time toward this, and you know, you have something you're proud of there, and you can keep building this and whatnot. And I left it, and it's a hard decision, right? And nowadays I make, I don't know, 4, 6, 7, 8 times that much. Like it's not even a comparable amount of money I make, and also what I am worth to the world now in my position versus what I was at Quick Trip. It's not even comparable, like, story, guys. Like at Quick Trip, they could find someone to replace me tomorrow, right? This thing, it's a little bit harder to replace me tomorrow, right? Like I matter to so many more people than I ever would have at Quick Trip, even if I was a CEO of the company, guys. So you know, a lot of hard decisions, and sometimes you just gotta let something go so you can free up time for something else that you can be even more proud of and be more impactful in this world. Okay. Next one here, it says the top stock pick says keep it. Once the markets crash, everyone will hate the markets for a while, and your audience will be compromised for some time. Next comment down there, they got 10 thumbs up. One of them I gave it to that. It says, I think Patty says, I think you already made up your mind already. I would say I was definitely leaning towards somewhere when I made that video. But let's really keep in mind this one that says, you know, once markets crash, everyone will hate, you know, the markets for a while. So 2 ways I kind of view this. Once I thought, you know, when the markets crash next time they do, I thought, man, my channel's going to be destroyed. The YouTube channel's going to be destroyed. I don't really think that anymore. What I think is going to happen next time the next recession comes, next stock market crash comes, I don't think the channel will be hurt really much at all. Actually, drama and the markets going down and things like that, all that blah, 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 like that creates a lot of viewer interest. Like viewer interest goes up a lot. Like I can almost guarantee you, if we could see CNBC, which is a television station, if we could see, it just talks about stock market, right? If we could see their analytics on viewership by a day that the markets, you know, go up or don't do much or go down massively, I can almost guarantee you the days that the market goes down massively, their viewership is highest, actually. Now, where I do think my YouTube related business would be hurt is in the products I sell, okay? My stock market investing mastery course, my stock options course, all the stuff linked down there in the description, my stock market membership group. I think those things would be hurt next time a recession comes, a stock market crash happens, because a lot of people would be like, oh, I don't think I really want to learn about the stock market. It just crashed. Why do I want to get involved with that? It's just a bunch of garbage and whatnot. So I think that could be the kind of thing that's hurt, but not really like views and whatnot. I think views and whatnot will probably actually be fine in this channel. Drama brings in a lot of views, guys. It's just the way it works. Next one down here, Jay Sweeney. This one says, consider increasing the price. So basically just meaning I charge higher prices to all my customers and having someone run it, take the profits after you pay that person's wages. Okay, next one down here, hire someone minimum wage to take pictures and drive and edit it for you. So I'm not going to get a good photographer for minimum wage. Like photographers, as far as an hourly rate, what photographers want, good photographers, which I would need for my business, like they want a lot of money, man, because they could be doing other jobs or whatnot. So there's no such thing as like minimum wage unless you're getting a brand new photographer who's probably not going to be very good at taking photos and things like that. So it's not as easy. And kind of the other one, consider increasing the price. I thought about that. That was one I gave a hard thought to, like just increasing my prices by 50% on everything, you know, pictures, videos, all that type of stuff. But once again, I would still have to be spending the time in running the business. That makes it kind of hard here. And this last one, it was a comment on the video. It had nothing to do with actually the video. I just kind of want to read it to you here. So John Rasco says, I think a lot of people would take you more seriously if you got rid of that ridiculous hairstyle. Spiked hair? Come on, Jeremy. You ain't in middle school, bro. Start wearing a button-up shirt with a tie. Start looking like a damn boss, not like a 12-year-old neighbor, for Christ's sake. I always try to watch your content and support your channel. I'm happy for you, 100,000 subscribers. I think it's time to take to the next level, man. You got tons of potential to reach 1 million, no problem. But please, no more yellow shirts and spiked hair. Oh, guys. Okay, so all my younger, everyone out there, not just my younger viewers, everyone out there, just always remember, money is power. When you have a lot of money, you have power because you can do what you want, okay? So that's a beautiful thing. Like I can do whatever I want. I dress however I want. I was wearing this shirt today. I'm gonna record a video in it. If I'm wearing a t-shirt, I'm gonna record. Like, it doesn't matter. I have money, so I have power. I don't have to listen to, you know, oh shoot, John said I need to do my hair a certain kind of way. I need to wear a certain kind of shirt with the tie. Oh gosh, guys. Oh, I can't. I need that money. I'm so desperate to make that money. I need that money. Oh gosh, I need to wear a certain, like, the great thing, when you have money, you have power. You don't have to listen to anybody, guys. I remember working at Walgreens and Quick Trip. What did I have to do when I worked at Walgreens and Quick Trip? I had to dress up in a specific uniform. I had to wear specific pants. I had to wear a specific shirt, right? I had to look a certain way. I had to wear my name tag a certain way. Like, I had to do all these things because I didn't have money at that time. So I didn't have power, right? At Quick Trip, you had to shave all the time. You had to be perfectly clean shaven. You could have a mustache, but that's it. You need to be perfectly clean shaven at Quick Trip. I didn't have money, so I didn't have power, so I had to listen to them, and I had to say, okay, well, that's what they wanted. I don't want to lose my job. I need to be clean shaven every single day. You know, I didn't even know what I looked like with facial hair until last year. And that's legit. I'm 28 years old. I didn't know what I looked like with facial hair until I was 27 years old because I always was just so used to shaving it. So even when I left Quick Trip, I was still always shaved pretty much constantly, right? So money is power, guys. Money is power. That's just kind of one of the things I want to just take with that comment. Like, when you have money, man, like, you don't have to listen to anybody. You can do what you want. So, and you don't have to, you know, worry about it. So as far as a real estate marketing company goes, I just sent out an email last night to all my customers telling them I'm shutting it down as of February 1st. As of February 1st, the business says no more, no more. And like I said, guys, it's really just a decision that I had to make. If it was a business that was killing it, okay? If it was a business that was bringing in hundreds of thousands of dollars in profit, okay? Or especially if it was bringing in millions of dollars of profit, I would have absolutely kept it, okay? I would have absolutely kept it. I would have hired people. I would have gone through all that work. But it wasn't at that level. It was a 5-figure profit business a year, okay? There's a big difference between a 5-figure business, right? And then a business that's 6 figures, it might be making $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year, okay? So being that I was at the size it was at, it was not worth it to hire. And also, I would still be putting in a lot of time toward that business. Just because I'm not going out and doing shoots and those kind of things, like, I can guarantee you I would still be having to do a lot of work related to that business, okay? And it would still have to be something that's always on the back of my mind. By just kind of leaving it alone, just saying, you know what, I'm done with this, I can move on to the next things, which is really, this YouTube channel is the #1 most important thing to me as a business related things, because it's, you know, it drives everything for me, okay? The second thing after that's my stock market membership group. That's the second most important thing to me, you know, as far as like keeping everybody happy in that group and having great content and whatnot. Like that's the second most important thing that I need to be spending my time and attention toward. The third thing after that is really my new product I have coming out, which isn't going to be coming out for at least a month or two, but that's taking up a massive amount of time. That's the most in-depth course by far I'll probably ever do, guys. It's going to be a super long course that's super detailed in relation to stock market. I'm basically giving away 10 years of experience in a course, so that's a really hard thing to do, right? And then the last thing I kind of want to spend my time into, and as far as a business, is my new YouTube channel. I started Regular Guy Tech. I just started that this month, and you know, I just kind of want to, you know, build that channel over the next year. I've made a 1-year commitment to that. Build that channel up and see where we go from there with that whole channel. It's mostly tech-related videos, but just so you guys know, in that Regular Guy Tech, sometimes I post like a video that I can't post on this channel just because I have a backlog of videos on this channel. So sometimes I post them on Regular Guy Tech. So it's kind of like Regular Guy Tech and Financial Education #2. So just keep that in mind. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I dropped the business and it was a decision to make, but I feel good about it. Like, I feel comfortable inside. Like, I'm not stressing about it. Like, I don't have anxiety over it. I feel like I made the right decision. When I sent that email out, like, my heart wasn't beating or anything. So I know, like, it was a good decision, or at least it was the right decision for me to move on from it. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching as always, and thank you for your support, and have a great day.